Please remain standing for the advancement of colors.
Please remain standing for the national anthem. Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Good job, Matt.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And then we'll say what you say, you may be seated. And after you're done, just introduce yourself. We'll say time back. You're okay.
You may now be seated. Good afternoon, graduates, teachers, faculty, distinguished guests, family, and friends, and welcome to the Lynn English High School graduation ceremony. My name is Madison Donahue, and I am honored to stand before you as the class president of the incredibly resilient class of 2023. Before I begin, I want to briefly thank some important people who have helped us all make this to the day. To my fellow members of class office, the time, dedication, and hard work you put in every single year has been inspiring. It's been an honor to be a part of this incredible team with you all. And to our class advisors, Mrs. Jesus D'Amico and Mr. Papagenopoulos, thank you both for these amazing past 4 years. We always knew we could count on you to make our high school experience the best it could be. At freshman orientation in the summer of 2019, our future teachers told us that the next 4 years would fly by. I don't think anyone really believed they were telling the truth. And now, here we are, 4 years later, on this beautiful day, about to celebrate our graduation from Lynn English High School. It really does feel like the years flew by. I guess our teachers knew what they were talking about after all. We have made so many incredible memories together throughout our time at Lynn English. Decorating for our first pep rally during freshman year and experiencing the passion, spirit of the class of 2023 for the first time has become a core memory for many of us. In a remote sophomore year, we were still able to connect with each other through virtual game nights. Junior year allowed teachers and students to finally come together, and we experienced the excitement of Mr. Bigler's science experience, the honesty and vulnerability of circle talks with Miss McGeary, and the competitive spirit of challenging Mr. Helmer in Just Dance. And when senior year came around, we all knew we wanted to make it one to remember. I don't think any of us could forget our senior year homecoming when the dancing robots emerged and solidified ours as one of the best homecomings in Lynn English history. And we continued the tradition of throwing the best parties with our senior prom. But prom was just the beginning of our incredible final week together. The senior sunset, the outing, the banquet, all gave us the opportunity to bond as a class one last time and end our high school careers on a high note. While yesterday we may have been seated behind desks, continuously checking our Schoology accounts and suffering from rapidly spreading cases of senioritis, today we take one step further into our future. Our paths may look different because we're all on our own personal journeys. Some of us may further our education at colleges and universities across the country. Some may study and develop their trade specialties. Some may take a gap year to explore themselves in the world. Some may bravely enlist and serve in our military. And some may dive straight into the workforce. The path you are on today may be different than the one you are on tomorrow. However, no matter where life takes you, know in your heart that you have what it takes to face any challenge, overcome any obstacle, and rise above any barrier. Seated in front of me are the leaders, the team players, the heroes, and the visionaries of our world. The future is in our hands. At this moment, we are more powerful than we have ever been. The strength we have built as a class and as individuals has prepared us for whatever comes our way. It's been a long and arduous road to get here, but we finally made it. We began the summer as Lynn English students, but we will leave here as Lynn English alumni. However, we all know one thing to be true. Once a bulldog, always a bulldog. Congratulations, class of 2023. Thank you. I would now like to invite Dr. Braga to the stage to say a few words.
First off, congratulations, everybody. So good afternoon. I'm Dr. Braga. I'm the principal of Lynn English High School. Welcome graduates, families, and caretakers to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2023. Thank you all for your perseverance, commitment, and sacrifices that make today such a special and wonderful day. I would like to thank all the faculty from Lynn English High School. Your daily devotion to the success of our students made this day possible. Lastly, I would like to thank all of our distinguished guests for joining us today. Guests who hold office in the City of Lynn, including the Mayor of Lynn, Mr. Jared Nicholson, the Deputy Superintendents and the Superintendent, including Superintendent Ms. Deborah Ruggiero, as well as our keynote speaker, Zosia Van Meter. Did I say that correctly? Say it again. Zosha. I'm going to do that again. Zosha Van Meter. Before I move into my speech, I would like to take a moment for a student we lost this school year, Khalil Al-Ballard. Khalil was a charismatic and caring young man that made Lynn English High School a better place to be each day. Khalil, we will miss you. You will always be remembered. You will always be a bulldog. Please join me in a moment of silence for Khalil. My speech today will focus on three themes that I believe are keys to success: hard work, dedication, and happiness. Hard work. The work that you put in throughout your lives will create the life that you want. Working hard will allow you to achieve the success that you dream about before you go to bed each night. Hard work requires a strong sense of discipline above play. With hard work, you may miss a hangout with your friends. You may miss that show you wanted to see, and you may miss that trip you wanted to go on. What you won't miss with hard work is the feeling of achievement, like the feeling you have today of achieving the milestone of graduating from Lynn English High School. The successes realized by hard work can only be seen through the eyes of dedication. Being dedicated to something means that you are willing to put forth the effort to achieve a goal. When you're dedicated to something, you wake up thinking about it, you spend the day figuring out how to make it happen, you go to sleep creating the small milestones to achieve the goal you envision. Dedicate yourself to the goals that bring you joy and happiness. When you are dedicated to a goal, you are working hard to achieve it. You are one step closer to achieving the ultimate goal, happiness. The pursuit of happiness is the reason what we do each day. It's the integral part in the fabric of our society, and it's the cornerstone of Lynn English's mission. Happiness does not mean that you will smile every moment of every day. As we all know, life has ups and downs, and it will deliver you different lessons that will provide you with a mix of emotions. These are all lessons that will support your future journey. What happiness means is that even in your most challenging moments, you know and believe that what you are working toward will lead you to your desired destination. Happiness means no matter what challenge you face, your dedication and your hard work cannot be deterred. You will continue to press on. You will continue to be successful. Again, happiness in life cannot be achieved without hard work and dedication. There are truly no substitutes. Now go and dare to be the greatest version of you possible every single second of every single day. Today is the first day of the rest of your lives. Class of 2023, let me say that again. Class of 2023, congratulations, and thank you for allowing me to be your principal. I'd like to welcome Mayor Jared Nicholson to the stage to share a few words.
Thank you, Dr. Braga. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the City of Lynn, it is my honor to congratulate the Lynn English class of 2023. Congratulations to all of you as graduates. We also want to congratulate on behalf of the city everyone who helped you get here. Your teachers, your coaches, your mentors, and most of all, your families. Congratulations to you as well. How about a round of applause for your families? You're all becoming graduates today, and graduates is one of those words, one of those nouns that doesn't need a modifier. The word itself communicates the concept. You say someone is a graduate of English, and that's all you need to know. Another noun like that is leader. In contrast, you say someone is a lawyer. I'm a lawyer, by the way. You say someone's a lawyer, and that's not the end of the inquiry. Are they a good lawyer? Are they a bad lawyer? A lot of people say that about mayor as well. But you say someone is a leader, and the word itself explains it. It is imbued with a sense of morality, a sense of direction, a sense of looking out for others. I'm very confident in saying today that you are all leaders. For one thing, you graduated from the Lynn Public Schools, which I think has made incredible strides in elevating student voice. The inclusivity panels, the civics projects, the activism that you've brought to our streets and our centers of government. Lynn Public Schools graduates leaders. Second, you went to school during the pandemic. And we all work together to figure out remote learning, including all of you. You all help us set up an entirely new way to learn. Wherever you grow from here, you will be English graduates and leaders. And democracy only works when individual citizens embrace their role as leaders and vote, participate, and jump into the business of governing. I know that you will thrive in those roles. I know you'll be hearing from a leader in our city shortly who's thriving in those roles in Zosha. I hope that you all know that the entire city of Lynn is proud of you in those roles wherever you take them. Congratulations.
I would like to introduce Superintendent Deb Ruggiero.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome, families, caregivers, teachers, and distinguished guests. I would also like to thank you for the support you've given these students to get to today. Students, today is a special day for all of us. It marks the end of many years in your public school education and the beginning of a new journey in your lives. Congratulations, class of 2023. You did it. Today, you are graduating from high school and moving on to a new stage in your life. You will hear many times over the next few days that you should truly view this as a beginning and not an end. That your future lies ahead of you, and that you can go any direction you choose. The word commencement means the beginning of something. What are you about to begin? What are your plans? What does your future hold? You may already have a plan in mind. You may have some ideas, but only partially know your next steps. Or you may not know at all right now, and that's okay. As an alumni of Lynn English High School, go Bulldogs, I remember how I felt in preparation of graduation. I knew that I was going to Leslie College because I got accepted there. I knew I was going to major in education because I had a 5th grade teacher who inspired me from Brickett School. What I didn't know, however, was whether or not I would be able to endure the commute from Lynn to Cambridge on 2 buses and 2 trains, plus a walk through Harvard Yard twice a day. I also didn't know if I'd be able to keep up with my academics, as I needed to work 3 jobs in order to pay for school so that I was not a financial burden on my family. I stand here today to say that you can do this. You can do whatever you set your mind, no matter how long it takes or how hard it is to accomplish. The exciting part is you are able to begin that something, whatever it may be. Graduations, however, do not simply represent beginnings, as they are also a testament to your time completed in school. The work does not stop here. Some of you will continue on to higher education. Others will head right off to a job and begin making a life for themselves. Whatever the path, there will be hills and valleys. Life is like that for everyone. But these are the times that make us the strongest. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "If you cannot fly, run. If you cannot run, then walk. If you cannot walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you must keep moving forward." There will be challenges, and instead of coming to a stop, you will need to continue moving forward. You have learned to push yourself to distances you may not have thought you would get to. You have not given up on yourselves or stopped moving forward in your progress. You have graduated. This is not a small accomplishment to be overlooked. It's important to remember that you have not gotten to this point on your own. There have been several people who have helped you get here one way or another. All of these people are here today and have supported you and will continue to do so. Families, caregivers, staff, teachers, never underestimate the impact you have had on these young adults. They will need your guidance, love, patience, and support going forward. Students, these people that have guided you and helped you become what you are today, remember, success in life is hard to achieve on your own. So surround yourself with good people and good things will come to you. In closing, I want to wish you all the best. I hope that you will come back to visit often and let us in on all the wonderful things you're doing. And remember that you are your future. You are our future, and you are the future of our children. Our world needs you to mold the world that we all wish it to be. Be that change. We are so immensely proud of each and every one of you. Congratulations, and we look forward to what lies ahead in your future.
I would now like to bring up our salutatorian, Madison Donahue.
Today is a day to celebrate the time and hard work we have all put in to bring us here today. But it would be wrong to say we did it alone. We've had so much support from so many people: friends, family, teachers, guidance counselors, vice principals, coaches, advisors, and more. I want to remind you, fellow graduates, that today is about us, but it's also a day to acknowledge and communicate our gratitude to those special people in our lives who have helped us along the way. For me, I must start by first personally addressing the two people who have always been there for me, supporting me, encouraging me, guiding me, and holding me up when all I wanted to do was fall down. My grandparents, Bill and Kathy Donahue. I will never be able to truly express how much you mean to me. But today I'll say this: I would not be who I am today without you, and I will forever be grateful for the impact you have made on me. To my siblings and the rest of my family, I want to thank you for the many times you've had my back. No matter what comes next for us, I will always have yours. To my twin brother, Timmy, you are my best friend. You are my person. You are the strongest, most compassionate, most incredible person I know. I am so honored to be one half of Maddie and Timmy. To my friends, I hope you all understand what you mean to me and the important part you have played in my life. To the many teachers, faculty, and club advisors who have played a role in my journey to this moment on the stage, My sincerest thanks for all you have done for me and my classmates, and for what you will continue to do for future Bulldogs. Graduating high school is no small feat, but today isn't the end of your story. It's just the beginning of a new chapter. A chapter that's the start of a bright and successful future for all of you. It is one goal reached in the journey of all your future accomplishments. And with that, I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you. You should all be proud of what you've gone through and achieved to get here today. Throughout my time at Lynn English, I have not only grown as a student, but as an individual. In the classroom, I learned the value of work ethic, motivation, and diligence. I learned that success sometimes stems from struggle, and that your education is only strengthened by your willingness to learn and make mistakes. Outside of the classroom, walking the halls of Lynn English, I gained knowledge of the importance of friendship, communication, and the belief in oneself. Eleanor Roosevelt once said that the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. And while I may be biased, as this is my senior year yearbook quote, I believe it is a statement that everyone needs to hear. All of your dreams are beautiful, unique, and more than possible to achieve. While you may be faced with hardship, the key to success is not only in your ability to work hard, but in your ability to learn and adapt. When you're younger, you're asked what you want to be when you grow up. The answer was as simple as a statement. I want to be a doctor, I want to be a teacher, or even sometimes, I want to be Batman. Now, even though we may be older and wiser, I ask you to ask yourself a similar question. Not what do you want to be, but who do you want to be? What difference do you want to make? What legacy do you want to leave behind? And what dreams of yours are you going to reach? Our success is derived from our ability to challenge ourselves. So I challenge you now to challenge yourself every day. Never stop dreaming. Like Mrs. Roosevelt said, continue to see the beauty and the power in your dreams, because when you continue to reach for the stars, your goals are always within your reach. Thank you. I would now like to welcome to the stage our valedictorian, Miriam Chrisman.
Good afternoon, class of 2023, and welcome to all our friends, family, teachers, faculty, and distinguished guests who are here to honor our hard work and dedication over these past 4 years. I want to begin by thanking all of those who have helped me on my journey through high school. First and foremost, I'd like to thank my family, especially my parents, for their love and support for all these years. I also want to thank my friends for their silliness and kindness, and all the teachers I've ever had for helping me to learn and to grow. I also want to give a special shout out to the many musicians who have performed for us today. Thank you. Throughout our high school experience, we've had to deal with more challenges than anyone could ever have expected. Realistically, we are the only class directly affected by COVID for all 4 years of high school, and yet we still made it here. In our freshman year, after finally learning to be comfortable in the high school environment, the world shut down and everything stopped. The COVID-19 pandemic had begun. Sophomore year brought about new challenges and changes. After being virtual for most of the year, which was already a struggle for many, we switched to a hybrid model with weeks to go in the school year. Our junior year brought masking and social distancing protocols, plus a totally new schedule and more rigorous classes. And this year, our senior year, the lingering effects of COVID, coupled with the usual stressors of school, created an unfamiliar environment that required balance, perseverance, and compassion. The impact of the pandemic will always be a part of us, but it doesn't have to define us. We can and will be more than the pandemic. The same balance that allowed us to juggle sports, clubs, and work while still getting everything for school done that will allow us to stay on top of things and survive in whatever challenges we face next. The same perseverance that got us through our many years of school and all the challenges we encountered along the way, that will allow us to press on into a new world of adulthood. The same compassion that we needed to have for each other and ourselves through this trying time, that will allow us to make connections and thrive in the next stages of our lives. But none of this is possible without one more thing: confidence. Have a little faith in yourself. Trust in your abilities. Don't let yourself be ignored or pushed to the wayside. Stand tall and speak with conviction. Do not let negativity control you. Let your confidence propel you forward into the world beyond high school. Congratulations, class of 2023. I can't wait to see what you do next.
Please enjoy the performance. I Am Still Your Dreamer.
All my life you have been by my side, carried me high, kissed me goodnight. I was your dreamer. Now I'm grown, my journey has just begun. I'm looking back, this was my life. I will remember it all, and I thank you for the moments when I learned how to stand on my own, and I'm grateful for the memories of the life and the love I have known, and I want you to know not everything is changing. There's a place deep in my heart that will stay with you for now and always. Here we stand, ready for what may come, filled with our hopes, filled with our dreams. They will stay true, stay close to our hearts. One by one, we go to find a way out in the world, living true to ourselves. We will be, and we thank you for the moments you showed us the way we should live. To explore, we have flourished from love. You taught us to give, and we want you to know not everything is changing. There's a place deep in our hearts that will stay with you for now and all. When I was a child, though I was small, I was your dreamer, pretending to dream, chasing my dreams. This is my time now to try something more. I hope that I find what my heart's longing for, and I can't wait to see what's in store. I'll walk through that door, and I'll thank you for the moment when you learned how to stand on my own. And I'm grateful for the memories of the life and the love I have known. And I want you to know not everything is changing. There's a place deep
At this time, I'd like to introduce our keynote speaker, Ms. Van Meter. Zosha Van Meter was born in the Philippines and immigrated to the U.S. as a toddler and raised as a transracial adoptee. She grew up in Lynn and is a graduate of Lynn English High School, class of 2004. As a city employee, she was recently appointed to the REAL, Racial Equity Advisory Leadership Team by Mayor Jared Nicholson, a newly formed city initiative to address and dismantle systematic racism and inequity, and has recently stepped into a leadership role in her department and is the first person of color to do so. She is on the board of directors for LifeScene, a Lynn-based nonprofit focused on assisting and empowering marginalized and immigrant communities. And Hasa Homes, another local company focused on educating, empowering, and elevating. She's excited for the chance to make a real difference in the community she calls home. Please welcome Ms. Zosha Van Meter.
Good afternoon, Lynn English High School students, friends, and family. As stated, my name is Zosha Van Meter, and I'm beyond honored to be here today to speak. Almost 20 years ago, I crossed the Lynn English stage myself, and I am very proud to be a former Bulldog. Like many of you, I was looking forward to graduation day, but a couple of years prior to graduating, I was hit with some pretty big news. I turned 16, and it felt like a pretty important age. I could get a job, I could get my license, I had SATs on the horizon, college, and so much more. My mind was going a mile a minute, and 16 was like the waiting room to the rest of my life. I was so excited to lay the groundwork for my life after high school. But one day after school, with pent-up eagerness to step into my independence, I was quickly deflated by 3 words: you aren't legal. Now granted, this was the early 2000s, and our language wasn't as refined and compassionate as it is now. But I'm saying it to you now as it was said to me because that authenticity is important. Those words rang in my head for years, defining me and guiding me at every turn. It defined me because it was so limiting, and it guided me with fear. I almost broke my neck on that glass ceiling. Legal. What does that mean? I couldn't wrap my mind around it. How could I not be legal? I was in school, I was doing well, I was in honors and AP classes, did as many extracurriculars as I could, and I played some sports to keep my academic resume well-rounded. I even won the Citizenship Award from JROTC after climbing the ranks pretty quickly. I never even had detention, so how could I not be legal? It sounded so bad. Shortly after graduation, I went to Immigration Naturalization Services in Boston because the only way I could remedy my issue was to put myself in a very precarious situation. So there I was, 18 years old and scared, in the biggest building I had ever been in my life. I showed up dressed in my best Model UN suit with a binder containing all of my academic achievements, a photo with the governor, and a handful of letters of personal recommendation from teachers who I felt safe enough to share my story with. I spoke with someone at INS and explained my situation, and by the end of the day, I found myself in deportation proceedings. I was warned that something as simple as a speeding ticket could result in deportation, and I was frightened. In the early 2000s, immigration became a hot topic, dividing people who felt very strongly one way or the other. And as I heard the arguments from both sides of being had around me, it left me with one feeling: scared. It was 5 years of looking over my shoulder and being extra cautious. but I eventually found myself in front of an immigration judge and was given a piece of paper that provided me the most security I had ever felt in my life. I could finally breathe again. Counselor Alan Sug recently shared a quote on social media from Dr. Jose Rizal. The person who does not look back from where he came from cannot move forward to his destination. And that is why I'm standing before you today to tell you where I was 20 years ago, instead of leading with the accomplishments of who I am now. We can and should celebrate the person we become while acknowledging the person we were. I have never forgotten, even to this day, what it was like to be that scared, undocumented immigrant child who wanted nothing more than the chance to chase the American dream. College, scholarships, the corporate ladder, home ownership, all of it locked behind 9 digits and a piece of paper. And now, I am proud to say that I am the Administrative Director of the Inspectional Division of ISD, the first person of color to do so, but hopefully not the last. I'm a social justice advocate, volunteering my time to various LIN organizations and sitting on LIN-based boards that focus on helping disproportionately impacted groups and offer education and resources. I am a member of Mayor Nicholson's Racial Equity Advisory Leadership Team, consistently making efforts to address ongoing issues and implement systematic change to better serve our city. And I'm proud of all of it, from start to finish and everything in between, because the whole experience has shaped me in such a positive and important way that allows me to better serve and connect with this city and its people. Because we are a city of immigrants and transplants and dreamers, a beautiful mosaic made up of pieces from all over the world. I share my story with you today because, as ironic as it seems, being vulnerable makes you powerful. Vulnerability is the stepping stone to courage, and courage builds great leaders. Social media makes us think everyone is perfect and everyone is great at everything on the first try. But we only see the one chosen selfie and not the 52 that were deleted because the angle was wrong or the lighting was off. But that's okay. No one should be embarrassed of the practice runs or the missteps or the struggles they had to go through to get to where they end up. There is power in balancing and acknowledging your weaknesses and your shortcomings, but also being proud of what you've accomplished in spite of them. When you accept that you're not perfect, you open yourself to learning, evolving, and growing. When you remember where you came from and what you've been through, you allow yourself to build on your experience, both good and bad, and learn from it. For example, I am really good about paperwork and legal compliance. After years of being really hard on myself and being mad at myself for things that were beyond my control, shortchanging my own accomplishments, and being my own worst critic, I will share this with you. Speak to yourself the way you'd speak to your best friend having a bad day, and give yourself grace because you deserve kindness. You're allowed to make mistakes because it makes you human, and you're allowed to try something for the first time and not be the best at it. Though this part of your journey is over, we are never a finished product, so be okay with always being a work in progress. You are all capable of amazing things. You are the children of immigrants, cycle breakers, and a new generation with so much more access to knowledge than those before you. So get out there and don't just break eggs. Break barriers, break records, and break rules. Best of luck in your next adventures, class of 2023. I would now like to turn it over to the senior class advisors. Thank you.
Haiti Acosta. Christiana Adeo. Brian Aguilar. Amaryllis Aguilon Cardona. Christopher Aguiluz Perez. Precious Akande. Noor Arazi. Angelica Alegria Castro. Jose Aleman Alberto. George Alfaro Arias. Sanaya Aline. Dima Al-Mansouri. Crystal Albazeas Granados. Johanna Al-Zufa. Chibu Amadi. Jonathan Andrades. Aaron Ngomez Garcia. Kamari Appleberry. Ever Aquino Castro. Jose Argueta Garcia. Allison Arriaga. Brendan Aviles. Jidalis Baez. Kiara Baez Abar. Jonathan Baquatuena. Jody Barboza. Lesver Barrios de Leon. Justin Barrows. Abel Batista. Rodner Batista Lopez. Luel Vito. Todd Becker. Ida Bilal. Hiba Belmir. Edwin Belteton Martinez. Doran Benzin. Adriana Bonilla Mercedes. Ariana Bonilla Mercedes. Yasmin Bonilla Rodriguez. Aldrian Bonilla Santos. Brookie Brooks. Jalen Brooks. Damian Brown. Trent Brown. Yafet Browning. Damon Brolport. Joyce Bwamalongu. Devin Burgess. Gabriella Burke. Connor Buscemi Noka. Sean Butler. Melissa Butungji. Ledwin Cabrera Garcia. Sandy Calderon. Didy Kalel Macario. Gabriel Campbell Calero. Hugo Cardona Matul. Ruben Cardona Matul. Nathan Cassiano. Anthony Sedano. Dakari Chalmers. Chatra Chan. Cynthia Chan. Nevaeh Chandler. Miriam Chavarin. Yasmin Chavez. Diego Chavez Chavez. Glendy Chavez Esteban. Lillian Chavez Hernandez. Lusvin Chavez Perez. Oliver Chavez Ramirez. Alexandra Chen. Ijaya Cherry. Timothy Ches. Vichai Cheng. Tevi Chim. Pedro Chilel. Josias Chilel Nolasco. Doon Chan Nun Chim. Corey Chrysostom. Aris Cintron. Kathleen Clabby. Andrew Claflin. Luther Close. Edward Collado. Denelson Contreras Borjas. Yareliz Coriano Torres. Jose Cruz. Deanna Cuevas Tejada. Ryan Daly. Winifred de la Cruz Fernandez. Alexandra de Leon Gamboa. JC de Leon Guzman. Anne Marie del Villar Cruz. Shirley de Leon Valdez. William DeVoe. Ashley Dewan. Kenneth Dionisio Chavez. Reina Celeste Depre Nunez. Reina Johanna Depre Nunez. Yasmin Dominguez. Timothy Donahue. Eliana Dulong. Jaden Duwong. Anthony Duran Garcia. Joseph Ni Eng. Fritz Eba. Haneen Osman El Shami. Leah Escobar Santos. Jamar Escribano Castillo. Falaska. Emma Ferris House. Erica Fernandez. Jason Figueroa Familia. Xavier Figueroa. Neshali Figueroa Cintron. Zama Florence. Emily Flores Castaneda. Anasia Foster. Emerson Francois. Jovan Freeman. Russell Freeman. Araceli Fuentes Colio. Damaris Garcia Kotsaje. Ryan Gates. Arsema Jabreyesus. Maybelline Gochez Quintanilla. Dorcas Goading Solaris. Emily Gomez Armas. Kenny Gomez Armas. Abner Gomez Chavez. Diana Gomez Gomez. Dario Gomez Mendez. Franklin Gonzalez. Jacqueline Gonzalez Duarte. Bryce-Me Gonzalez Lara. Kylie Griffin. Natalie Guevara. Laurie Guillem. Xavier Guillen. Miguel Guillen. Stephen Gunning. Danielle Gutierrez. Dejalee Guy. Yasmiling Guzman Santos. Charlie Han. Benjamin Hemion. Kaylee Henriquez Arguello. Donaldson Hernandez Bajorquez. Delmi Hernandez Chavez. Christian Herrera Abrigo. Isaiah Hidalgo. Terrion Hill Johnson. Abubakar Hussein. Carlos Idahita. Akabul Islam. Aldo Ixlach Robles. Sahara Jackson. Daniel James. Diana James. Eileen Jeffrey. Sophia Johansson. Dante Johnson. Isaiah Joinville. Jonathan Juarez Merida. Glory Kabongo. Really good. Radishal Colley. Hannah Connexony. Mariama Karoma. Kirsten Cooch. Nelson Labor. Maddie Larino. Michelle L'Esperance. Kaylani Lewis. Alicia Linares Garcia. April Lowe. Jennifer Lopez. Wilson Lopez. Liz Lopez Bueno. Esmeralda Lopez Esteban. Hobed Lopez Lopez. Ilda Lopez Maldonado. Elsa Lopez Mendez. Jimena Lopez Nice. Arnaldo Amilcar Lopez Nolasco. Jairol Laura Perez. At this time, I'd like to pass the microphone to my co-advisor, Peter Papagenopoulos.
Danny Macario Matul. Ruan Machado. Raul Machik Merida. Alexander McMillan. Gianna Magnifico. Maria Maldonado. Anurag Mangar. Aaron Mark. Anthony Martinez. Jairo Martinez. Cindy Annette Martinez. Carlos Martinez Miranda. Makari Massey. Madeline Mateo. Diana Matias. Brenda Matias Aguilon. Evelyn Mauricio De Leon. Charlene McCannis. Dylan Mejia. Brady Mejia Garcia. Lisbeth Mejia Lopez. Tyrese Mello Garcia. Marcos Mendez. Brian Mendez Mendez. Vanessa Mendez Mendez. Nestor Niono Hojoy. Carlos Mercedes Cuevas. Gustavo Miranda Lopez. Andy Miranda Sack. Caroli Monteros Monteros.
Where are you at now? You skip the last name.
Caroli. Aliciana Montes de Oca. Jay Morales. Radices Morales Guzman. Charlene Morales Ireña. Idania Morales Zapet. Yikes. Valeria Morgenstern. Leomaris Murillo. Cameron Morris. Kivaeni Premis Mumbare. Maria Munir. Elvianis Munoz. Emma Murray. Angelica Angalu. Alex Nguyen. Trixie Nguyen. Chloe Nguyen Som. Bradley Nicosia. Dianis Nievas Calderon. Odilio Nolasco Mendez. I need that short list.
Okay.
Makiver Nolasco Yuck. Just this. Brandon Nolasco Zacharias. Mia Norgay. Adriana Nunez Bojorquez. Cecile Woye. Nelson Obaras Sigabon. Don Uche Okoro. Gregorio Ortega. Tatiana Ortega. Veronica Ong. Eddie Ovale Lopez. Israel Ovales. Brian Panmo Nokua. Eliel Pascasio Rivera. Divyo Patel. Jose Paz. Flor de Maria Paz Avalos. Alexia Peng. John Peguero. Livia Penn. Kiana Pena. Yamel Pena. Jerelis Perez. Moises Perez. Daniel Perez Garcia. Mayeli Perez Guzman. Yordi Perez Guzman. Linzer Perez Juarez. Ashley Perez Lopez. Luz Perez Lopez. Alex Perez Miranda. Felicia Renee Perjust. Talisha Path. Jariel Pachado Rodriguez. Aura Polanco Concepcion. Paulina Preciado. Ana Carolini Quiroz dos Santos. Michael Quinones Chicas. Asif Ramen. Sasha Ramirez. Jose Ramirez Angulo. Helson Ramirez Esteban. Shetterly Ramirez Solano. Samuel Ramos Campos. Josue Ramos Mejia. Cassandra Raff. Kevin Rivas. Christopher Rivera. Lionel Rivera. Madeline Rivera. Carla Rivera Chavez. Crystal Marie Rivera Cruz. Jeran Rivera Santiago. Adriana Roberts. Emily Robles. Jerry Robles Morales. Jocelyn Robles Maldonado. Lydia Robles Rivera. Alexander Rodriguez. Mateo Rodriguez. Steven Rodriguez. Jennifer Rodriguez Toribio. Jonathan Romero Lopez. Chris Romero Lopez. Ashley Ross. Kaylee Rosa Ochoa. Michael Rose. Gabriela Ruiz Velasquez. Gabriela Ruion. Joshua St. Jean. Leah Salazar Iparaguirre. Victoria Samuel. Jaden Sanchez. Zania Sanchez. Makara Richie Sang. Alexito Santana. Milton Santiago. Noah Sarlo. Olivia Sawal. Admia Selmo. Marjorie Serrano. Kayvon Sidney. Alisa Solivet Sierra. Carolina Silva. Jaheim Simon. Jarvin Simon. Jaden Sinbandith. Adam Smith. Diana So. Antonio Sokun. Eric Sun. Iris Sun. Rosetta Sun. Michelle Sosa Osorio. Desiree Soto. Javalise Soto. Willie Soto Ortiz. Nicolo Sully. Josiah Sutson. Emily Taveras. Lisbeth Tejada Lopez. Adam Tejada de la Cruz. Jadalyn Terrell. Maya Thatch. Tay Thaw. Jennifer Tomas Ramirez. Catherine Torres. Justin Touch. Christina Tron. Cameron Tranfalia. Dalia Ulario Lopez. Eric Valenzuela. Cavelli Valette. Manuela Vargas Diaz. Heaven Valiz de Leon. Delmi Ventura Chavez. Haiti Ventura Chavez. Adrian Villanueva Valdez. Ariel Villanueva Valdivizio. Jezalicia Botano. Damian White. Turner White. Sheila Williams. Christy Wonyak. Christian Zavala Landaverde. Rafael Zayas. Kala Zaria, sorry. Areli De Leon. Steven Hernandez. Hiron Perez Macario. Liana De Leon Sandoval. Gianni Goncalves. Giselle Santos Landaverde. Class Vice President. Sorry. Class Vice President Sanaya Jackson. Valedictorian Miriam Chrisman. Salutatorian and Class President Madison Donahue.
To the confirmation. Graduates, let me get that over. Class of 2023, please rise. So, just before I confirm the graduates, just remember, we're all going to process out together. So, to confirm your graduation, take your tassel from the right. Take your tassel from the right, move it to the left. Take it from the right, move it to the left. You are now graduates of Lynn English High School, class of 2023. Please stay in your sections. You're going to process out together.
Since 1986, Lynn Educational Television has enabled students to work in the television industry and learn how to produce media. LETV creates working opportunities for Lynn students, giving them the benefit of gaining real-life work experience in production. Lynn Educational Television brings value to Lynn students, delivering standards-based curriculum in the classroom from middle school to high school. LETV creates future generations of media professionals.